This exact ManyChat sequence made me 11k in a week, and in this video I want to show you how to set it up to literally automate your lead flow. And as you can see, I'm not chatting shit. 11k there. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is James, owner of Magnify, your content media, and I help 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 figure entrepreneurs build content systems to save time and scale more efficiently. If you want my social proof, just check out the first link in the description. And if you want to join my email list, which is free, I give away free content tips and tricks and also resources like ManyChat sequences, content dashboards every single day. That will be in the second link in the description, so you can join that for completely free. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. I'm going to go a bit smaller here. But for those of you who don't know what ManyChat is, it's basically an automation platform linked with Instagram that can automate sending DMs and resources. This is really useful because you're a busy business owner. You don't have time to manually send over things to prospects, and also your appointment seller can't keep up with everyone, especially if you get a viral video with loads of comments saying comment keyword for a resource. So this comes in really handy for mainly 3 reasons. One, it starts conversations with prospects, which you can set up to actually automatically get them on a call on ManyChat, or you can just start the conversation and then your appointment setter can go in there and set them on a call. It sends over lead magnets, which is really important because, again, you're building up trust, you're warming them up because you're sending them over longer form pieces of content. And it can also grab prospects information. So for example, you can ask for their email, and which I will show you how to set up. But the best thing it does is it gets you leads. So here's the exact sequence I use to make 11k in a week. I'm going to show you how to set it up now. So let's go to ManyChat. So ManyChat, what you need to do beforehand is create a video, of course, and your call to action at the end of your video should be something like comment the word keyword. So comment the word sales, for example, just a sales example, and I'll send you over a free objection handling training, for example, or a guide, whatever you want to create. But just make sure you have a call to action at the end of your video saying something like that. And you also need a free resource, so you need a guide, you need a YouTube video, for example. You just need something to send over to them automatically. Okay, so before anything, get that set up. You can do it with ChatGPT. You could just, if you have one already, you can send that over. Okay, but just make sure it's something valuable. And yeah, so what we're going to do is come to ManyChat, and you will need the pro version for this, which is around $15 a month. Like, you can afford that. So definitely get that. It's only $15 a month. And what you're going to come down to is automations, as you can see here. And then what you're going to do here is press new automation and start from scratch. Basically what a trigger is, which we're going to set up first, is what happens when someone does something. So when someone comments a keyword, this thing happens. So we're going to click on new trigger. We're going to press new trigger here, and then user comments on your post or reel. The good thing about ManyChat is you can use this for your stories as well. So if you offer something on your stories, you can use it as well. But we're going to do post or reel. So click on that. Then you're going to pick which reel you want to do it for. You could set up like 2 to 3 keywords and do it for all these reels for different resources. But the good thing about this as well is you can just come up here and duplicate it. As you can see up here, you can duplicate it, and then you can just change the keyword and also the resource you're sending over, which is good. But yeah, you're going to click on what video you want. I'm going to click this one and then include the keyword. So what keyword you want it to be. I'm just going to stick with the sales example and say objection. So whenever someone comments that keyword, they'll be sent over this free resource that I'm going to give. Okay, you're going to press continue, and then you can, this is basically multiple replies. So whenever someone comments that keyword, they get replied to on that post. You can either leave it, you can either have no replies, or you can change the replies or have a few. I'm just going to leave it like this, but I would suggest getting rid of the emojis so it's like not botty. Okay, so press save, and then what you're going to do now is we're going to press Instagram. Okay, and this is what's going to happen when they comment that keyword. I'm going to say something. Let's just say, for example, we are giving away a free guide. Okay, say, did you want did you want that free guide? Free, let's keep with the objection handling. And then what we're going to do is add button. We're going to make sure it says yes. We're only going to have one answer, which is yes. And then we're going to go Instagram. Okay, and what's going to happen after this is when they press yes, we're going to press on Instagram. And then what we're going to do is say data collection. So collect emails. We're going to get rid of this one here. I'm just going to leave okay, sweet. Just send over your email address and we will send it through. Okay, this way you grab their email and you can also add it to your email list automatically, which I will show you now. We're going to click on reply and we're going to change this to email instead. And then what we're going to do is get rid of the skip button so they can't do it. And then what ManyChat does, which is good as well, is that if they don't reply with the email, it's going to send them this: please enter your correct email address. Okay, which is really good. And then what we're going to do here is action on reply plus action. We're going to click on add action, and what you have to do is go to your settings first and add your email list platform. There's only certain email list platforms that you can use. Mine's MailChimp, so it's good. So I'm going to say add contact to list. I'm going to select the name, Jamie Media, save. So it's going to add every time that someone comments that keyword and gives me their email address, it's going to add it to my email list automatically. Okay, and then you're going to put if contact has not responded. You can say, like, you can put smart delay, for example, maybe, or you could just leave it like this, and you can put, hey, just send me your email and we will send you over the guide. Okay, for example here. And then what you can do is next step. Okay, and then next step is going to be, of course, when they send the email over, which will be the free guide. So you can put, here's your free guide. And then press this and then press add button, and then you can put click to access guide. Okay, we can't put that, click to access. And then what you're going to do is go to open website, and what you can do here, as we already grabbed the email, you don't really need to send them to a landing page. So what you can do is just literally link it right here. For example, it could be like a Google Docs, for example. I'm just going to copy and paste this one in, press paste and then done. And you can get the guide and copy and paste it in, or if you don't want to grab their email list from the DMs, you can just set up a landing page that says enter your information for the free guide. Okay, and then what you're going to do now is next step, which is smart delay. Okay, which is around, I would say wait at least 7 to 11 hours before you do this. I'm going to put 7 hours. And then what I'm going to do next is press Instagram, be like, yo, did you get time to go through the free guide? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a delay. And then what I can do is, again, is add text. And what I can say here is I can add a, like, let's just say 5-second, 6-second delay. And then I can put, by the way, what made you want the free guide? Are you actively looking to get X outcome? So for example, what you could put here is, by the way, what made you want the free guide? Are you actively looking to get X outcome? So your ideal client's desired outcome. So for example, a sales one example would be, are you looking to 2x your close rate? For example, that's the outcome that they want. And then you can put button, you can put something like, are you actively looking for X outcome? Yes. And then you can put Instagram, done. No, just looking. And then boom. For the yes one, what we can put is, put it up here, you can click on it, click, cool, I actually help X like yourself to X their close rate guaranteed. Then we can put another delay, and then another text. We can wait like 5 seconds, and then we can put something like, it really depends on what you want to do about it. You can either literally offer the call straight away, be like, guaranteed, would you be interested in us helping you to X your close rate? And then you can add a button, Instagram, and change the button name to yes. And then what you can put here is say, great, would be best for a call to see if we can help you. You can book in with the button down below for free. So it depends what your sales process is like. If you offer free strategies, I would say free strategies. If you offer free consultation, etc. Okay. Or if you wanted to, you could just send them straight to your landing page. And then if you have a VSL on it, this is more likely to get them to actually book in a call. So you could do that. Or what you could do is just press add button, book in call here. Okay. And then you can press open website. And then I'll go to my calendar, and what I can do here is press share, copy link, and then boom, done, and then boom, book in a call here. And then if you wanted to go a step further, you could put another smart delay, which would be 24 hours. And then what you can do is next step, hey, did you get the chance to book in a call yet? And then boom, this will literally send them all this. The thing is, you can go about it different ways. Let's just say, for example, you do have an appointment set, which most of you probably do because you're high level entrepreneurs, and you are trying to get leads ASAP. What you could do is halfway through this process, you could end it. So for example, wait 7 hours, then continue. Yo, did you get free guide? Cool, I can actually help 2x your close rate. Let's just say here, you could literally end it, and then your appointment setter could go in there and then ask some qualification questions, or you could literally use qualification questions here. So if you have like 3 to 4 qualification questions, you can be like, would you be interested in us helping you 2x your close rate? If they say yes, you can say, great, I just got a few questions to ask, and then to see if you're the right fit, and then we can go ahead and book in a call, and then you can press yes. Then you can ask the 3 qualification questions. So it just depends on your qualification process, and then you can say, if they do qualify, yes, book in a call. If they don't, say, sorry, you don't qualify, but here's a free guide, for example, or here's a free YouTube video that I think you would find useful. Okay, just to give them some value, to get them qualified, and then they will choose you in the end. Okay. But yeah, this is the ManyChat sequence that made me 11k in a week. It followed this process, and also it grabbed their email, and then I hit them from email marketing as well. But what you need to understand is you don't need just this. You need an ecosystem. You need to be in front of your prospects' face 24/7. You need short form content. You need long form content. You need emails. You need lead magnets. You need ManyChat sequences. You need Instagram stories to offer your offer, and then they're going to keep on seeing you until they choose to convert. And yeah, what you're going to do now is just press set live, and that will be set live. And then whenever you want to do it again, so you want to do it on another post, all you have to do is come here, press duplicate, and all you're going to do is you're going to change, of course, the keyword. So if you want to change the keyword, you come here to change the keyword. And then what you're going to do as well is, let's just say you offer a free training, or it's just a YouTube case study. You're going to change did you want that free YouTube case study, and then you're going to change any other things that you want to send over. Of course, the free asset. You're going to change the link here, and that's all you have to do. It's really simple. So every time you post a comment, a keyword post, you just press duplicate and go in there. But yeah, I hope you got some value from this video. Again, if you do want to join my free email list, I send out stuff like this every single day. It's the second link in the description. And if you want to learn how you can get 5 to 15 extra high ticket clients just through posting content and building an ecosystem, it's going to be a video up here that you can click on and watch. Very valuable. Definitely think it would help you if you're 6 to 7 to 8 to even 9-figure entrepreneur. So just click on that. And yeah, I hope you got some value from this, and peace.